Hey there. In this podcast, I'm going to talk about work that Varun and I did the last couple of days. We spent about, I want to say, like give or take about 10 hours on this activity. And I'm going to speak to it and just tell you what it was all about and what some learnings might be from what we actually did, right? So we ported over our technical podcast from a provider. We didn't migrate because we have it in multiple providers, but to Spotify, right? From the source to Spotify. Because Spotify does support video podcasting, but the way it does it slightly different. In other words, you couldn't use other providers necessarily, distributors, so to speak, to publish podcast platforms to publish to Spotify if it's a video podcast. You can do it just as easily very easily for audio podcasts, not so much for video. At least it's not supported by a lot of the other providers, right? However the integration works.